Hi, I'm Cale Klein here with Joel Tickner today, and here we have Frank Anthony Davis. Hey Frank, where are your home courts and who do you play with?
Hey, happy to be here. I'm from Bridgeton, New Jersey, which is all the way on the East Coast, and I play with a bunch of players in our local town. In Vineland, New Jersey, I play with Bobby Kobalinski, Paul Olin I play with a lot, and that's kind of my main group there. So,
Very cool.
Yeah. How did you get introduced to pickleball?
So my friend Bobby Kobalinski was my best friend all the way throughout high school. He was a phys ed teacher actually, and they taught him pickleball in his rotation in college. And he texted me and said, "Dude, we got to play some pickleball, and it's really fun, but nobody in my class is any good." So we actually played singles for 2 years before I even knew doubles existed, believe it or not.
Very cool. Who is a hero of yours outside of pickleball?
You know, outside of pickleball, I have to say I have a lot of heroes. Not all of them are sports related, but I think I'm going to go with Naomi Osaka right now. I mean, she's such a positive person, and the things she's doing for the world outside of tennis is just great. So, Naomi Osaka.
Great. And does anyone else in your family play the great sport of pickleball?
They do, actually. My wife doesn't play as much. Everybody asks her at tournaments, and she hits with me occasionally, but I have to say, give a shout out to my aunts, Joanne and my aunt Jeannie. They are absolutely addicted to pickleball. And my little sister Megan and her boyfriend Zach, they both play pickleball too as well.
It's hard not to be addicted to this game. What is something you enjoy doing besides pickleball?
So I actually have a pretty active life outside of pickleball. I'm a full-time electrical engineer, so I enjoy doing electrical projects and vehicles, but my main passion outside of pickleball is restoring our historic home with my wife. We do a lot of DIY construction, and we have an old house built in the 1930s that we're bringing back to life.
That's very cool. Do you have a favorite pickleball memory or win?
I think I will go with win. My favorite pickleball win, 2019 Nationals, which at the beautiful Indian Wells. I mean, it's an amazing facility. I played some amazing players on singles day, and I was very fortunate to beat everyone except for the defending national champion, Tyson McGuffin, and I ended up getting bronze in Open Pro Singles that day, right after winning the Chicago Open. So that was a good little spell for me there, so I was really happy with that result. So yeah, 2019 Indian Wells, and I'm excited to go back this year. It's an amazing venue.
Okay, we're going to get a little controversial here. What's your opinion on the spin serve?
Okay, spin serve. Should I say no comment? No, I'll give a comment. I think if you look at the way pickleball is designed, you look at how we have the 2 bounce rule. They kind of built that into the sport to protect the returner, to make it kind of like the game isn't really serve dominated. So I think that if we want to stick with that, I think we might have to go to something like the open palm toss like table tennis did. I don't think that it's great for the sport, a great look for the sport, but it sure is fun to see what the spin serve can do with the game. I love the innovation, and I'm excited to see what happens in the future.
Yeah, and this is a question a lot of people wonder is, what is your go-to food on tournament day?
So go-to food on tournament day, I actually have a pretty sensitive stomach, so I don't eat a lot of food. I eat a big breakfast, usually like eggs and potatoes. I try to get a lot of carbs in the morning. I don't want to do too much protein, so my stomach is working really hard. But on the day, I actually do gel packets by a company called Morton. I use those pretty much every 30 minutes, something like that. And that's all I'll eat for the day, and that gives me enough energy to get through the day. And then post-tournament, I get a huge meal. I always try to get like a steak or something like that to celebrate the day. So.
Sounds good to me. Well, thanks for your time today, Frank.